Okay, hello guys. So, this is a digital artwork that I did in Procreate. You can see I was trying to experiment in the first half, and then I started adding some elements together. I don't remember the context of my life then. It was couple of months ago, but it was like this person saying stop that, and all this chaos around him is like something that burdens him, and this surreal creature holding this meteorite, am I saying it right? And this mad scientist explaining what is going on. It's a weird. I call this piece fractured foundation, like that the DNA of the human race is going to change after the the evolution of AI and the evolution of science, that everything is going to change, like, and that has been the case always. There is always something new to explore and something new to discover. So but this comic this comic book page, something went wrong, and you can see at the top right he's yelling at the scientist that we did make a mistake. And I don't know, it kind of reminds me of Chernobyl or something like that. It's something surreal, something out of this world, explaining something that is unexplainable. And the 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 second box at the second line, I think it is a trauma that I did have of a dream that haunted me for years. I did have a dream where I did have a bad time in England, in the UK, when I was studying, and when I came back at, I think it was August of the 28th, I was in a very, very bad mood. And I think I had like PTSD of me being alone for like 2 months, and every single thing pissed me off then. And I remember having this vivid dream of me trying to lift a fork to eat, and I couldn't lift the fork up. And that is like, and it says downwards, uh, it bites. So I don't know what exactly it is that it bites, but it does bite, if that makes sense. And you can see this poor little guy. He's kind of like stuck in a cave. You know the place where I don't know how to point out in the videos. I will figure it out. Maybe I will edit it out later. And and the guy, like a surreal creature running really fast. Right now I'm explaining that. And the crown goes to the fat man, which probably means, I don't know what it means. But it's like fractured evolution. I don't know what it is, but I think it's like an evolution that was not meant to be the way it is. Like, over the years, something went wrong, like with the human species, and we made mistakes, and we are paying for it now. Yeah, but I wanted to close this video with saying that if you want to draw something, you should try Procreate, because it does give you the freedom to adjust and erase and do. You have more freedom of expression. But I do like creating artworks, of course, on paper too, but on it's different. It's very different in the sense of me making art on paper. I'm more expressive with the lines and with the way I work, but there is no much movement. I can say there is more. It is more structured because I'm more rigid. And when I work on my iPad, there is more exploration, I can say, and more freedom with the shapes. I can erase, I can do it again. There is no worrying about me changing another piece of paper and starting over again. And this is the freedom of Procreate. This is where we have come to, and this is the pros of technology. We can now have surrealistic pieces made and beautiful pieces made in on digital, in digital artworks on the computer or the iPad. And yeah, I don't think if this print is going to be, I'm going to put it on my website as a print to sell it. You can visit my website. I'm going to put a link to it at the end of the video. And honestly, the piece that I made is like, you got the upper hand, saying it to a person that is stuck. Like, it's such a paradox, the things that I make. And the mad scientists at the left explaining something that is not meant to be explained. And there is a tank, I think, and a different expression of faces on the bottom right or bottom left, and they are measuring the short fat man. And there is an evolution of the comic at the bottom right of the sexual evolution of the phases of sexual encounter. And there is a strange Chinese symbol like Bruce Lee combating the this this degeneracy, because there is a fat guy trying to lay with a pretty woman, I think. I don't know what it means, but I think it should teach discipline. I think it is, in other words, I could explain the piece as just how my psyche works. Like, I have been through a lot emotionally, and this is how I can explain the the psychological torment I've had to endure over the years. And I know people might think that it was easy, but everything is easy on the outside. You can't understand people and what they're going through, because it's easy to say to someone it's all fine until it is all fine. Like, sometimes we do grow up. I'm now 26. I don't have the I'm more mature. I know where I stand, but there was a time where I was very, very, very lost emotionally and spiritually and in my life. I didn't know where to hold on to, what to hold on to. I didn't know where I was heading. And drawing gave me an escape. Gave me an escape that I could teach myself how to be disciplined. Not disciplined because drawing is fun, but disciplined in other areas like drawing and having other hobbies like martial arts. Both of these combined, they teach you how to live life peacefully and with grace. That's what I think. Also, I'm not like 100 years old, but what I would like to teach myself when I was 21 or 18 is like, don't take things too seriously. This life is not, it's like a play. It's like for fun. It's not meant to be serious. And nothing is meant to be taken seriously like I did when I was 21 or 18. And it takes maturity to realize that you have been wasting your life. Because I didn't waste my life. Some people realize that in their like 60s that they wasted their life. I realized it now that I'm 26 years old. And it's like it's a profound moment for me to understand that the expansion of consciousness can lead through many different dimensions that can help you grow as a soul and as a human being and as a spiritual being. And that's on the road that I'm on now. And that's it. I have nothing else to say about this video. I hope you had fun watching it. And thank you for watching. Bye bye.